Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Matchbox Resurrection. And today we've got a double decker, the London bus. And for me, if there's any Matchbox cars that says Matchbox, is this one. I think it's kind of an icon, at least for me. Probably I'm wrong. There is not much paint left on the car or on the bus, and I'll be putting new decals as well. So now I'm just gonna open it up, and there's no rivets, so it's just snapping it open, and everything comes out. All the seats with the chewing gum. There you go. And I'm gonna leave everything soaking in soapy water. All the interiors. There's no windows, so that's about it. And now I'm just gonna take the wheels off using the Dremel. Try not to take off too much material, because otherwise it just makes it harder to put back together. And now I'm just gonna use some paint stripper. It's called Siesta. It takes 2 hours to work, roughly. And now, let's just throw some whiskers everywhere. If you see me jumping in the video, it's because they're hitting my face constantly. So if you're using this Dremel, make sure you wear whatever, a Spider-Man mask or sunglasses or whatever you fancy, but make sure you're protected. Now for the big boy. And I'm gonna be using Citadel Mephiston Red. I don't know, just red for you and me, really. And I already got it all over my hand. And I need to thinner it down a bit because it's quite thick, really. It's not for airbrush, it's just a normal paint. And straight away, my fist turned red all over the place. And I'm taking my time with the paint because there's different sides, ups, downs, inside windows, and I need to make sure that every other side is covered with paint. Now this is just a second coat, again making sure that I hit every other angle of the car. So it's taking me quite a while, and I'm going very slow. I don't care, it's quite relaxing actually. And I'm doing the same with the top, taking my time, making sure all the windows are covered, every other side, and the interior as well, because it will show as there's no windows in this bus. Time for the decals. I bought them online. I bought these ones instead of the original that the bus had, because these ones are the ones that my bus had when I was a child. And I'm just using water with a drop of washing up liquid. And I already have this one soaking. And it's a long decal. I mean, it's longer than a day without coffee. So I hope it don't rip or get wrinkled, folded, something like that. I know I could have used a toothpick or whatever, but I had my finger at hand, so I thought may as well use it. There you go. Long life, and long life to you all. And this is what I do with the wheels. Just put them all through a long nail. And this is what I use. Liquid shoe polish. It's a bit of like a wax. Makes them shiny, but they don't look like they've been painted over. Now I'm just gonna put the wheels back together. And I actually like using this method. I just hit it with a hammer until it gets flat, like it was in first place. And I'm doing exactly the same with the other axle. And I didn't take too much material of the axle because it makes the things easier. When you're putting it back together, you only had to hit it a few times and it's done, and you don't have the risk of damage the car, the paint, with a hammer. Now I'm just gonna put it back together. I've put a coat of clear lacquer as well. Can't show you that because I do it in the cellar or outside, and I've got to do it quite fast so there's no dust of flies or giraffes sticking into my paint. I don't really want to chip the paint. Please be nice. So there you go. A Matchbox icon. Beautiful double decker. So it's time for me to go, and I'll see you on my next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really did. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, everybody.